How's it going, everyone? Today is December 9th, 2019, and this is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. Good morning or afternoon, wherever you guys are coming from. This is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. We are looking at the US Tech 100 or /NQ, which is the NASDAQ 100 Index Futures here on NADEX. So we have about an hour and 8 minutes left on this trade. We were finally able to actually capture a trade live on camera here. And we're looking at a nice, huge oversold zone. We're going to see some nice pull downs here that are not showing up on NADEX just as of yet. So we're going to start seeing them here in a moment. But I'm going to start putting in my pending order. So I'm going to look for getting about $15 on this trade. So I'm going to do 15.25 on the pending. So we're going to do 15.25 on the pending. So we'll place that order there. All right, great. So we'll probably have to wait until this trade gets really close, much closer to expiry. We still have over an hour. So let me go ahead and pull the chart over here for you guys so you can kind of see why we took the trade when we did. Let me bring out the pin tool. And it looks like probably within this position we'll probably have room to like add on positions. It's just it's just kind of looking that way. So as you can see here, we have a really nice huge rally up. We've come right into that positive 0.5 deviation, and we're right on a dime. We have hit it. And this is our all-time high of the day. And what we'll probably do here is if you go into a Fibonacci tool, take it from swing low to swing high, what you can potentially expect is for price to come around this 23.6. Not that it always hits it, but it comes kind of close to it like we have here. And then it might rally back into the zero or that positive 0.5 deviation, and then we'll work our way all the way back down into the 50 zone. It usually is about where the 50 zone is where you start seeing possible reversals back up into the upside once you have a nice uptrend or even downtrend. So let's just say you had a downtrend coming up through here, and you thought, well, I guess let me see. If we had a downtrend here and we had it coming this way and it kind of rallied back up into like maybe this would be the 23.6, and then it would rally back down into or this would be the 50 here, and then it would rally back down. It would continue its trend. So we could potentially see that. As you see, we do have some positive positive price coming into here. I'm just kind of watching it, but it's really no coincidence that you see the 50 right above or right on top of value area high. So we can definitely tell that this Fibonacci is going to be kind of holding strong. So it's just to see, will price hold this high of the day and not reach new highs into unexpected levels. So we do have extreme overbought zones, as you can see here. So we could potentially see this price really start to rally downwards. But let's see. Let's go into a 15-minute chart and see how we see it here. We're not quite overbought on the 15. We're at about 50% on that. But we have this huge candle that we're going to have to kind of gap fill on here somewhere. And you can kind of see that this right here, 38.2, is kind of acting as nice support. So we could potentially see price come all the way down to that 38.2 at some point. So let's go into the 5-minute, see how we're looking there. So in the 5-minute, we definitely have some nice candlestick formations. We have a nice doji candle here. We have another kind of somewhat dragonfly type candle here. So now what's going to happen is that potentially now this red candle is going to try to fill in the gap here around those wicks. And then we can try to maybe come into that 23.6, and then maybe test here and then rally back down. Or we're going to see price come all the way down to that 38.2, then do this, and then kind of do this number, and then rally back up, and then start to wake our way back down. Or we could see it really rally back up. So there's a million different ways of this price doing what it needs to do. But we don't really care about that, because what we see here is that we got the 84.28, which is just above where the high of the day is. So that's looking pretty good. So we have another kind of formation here that I want to look at. So let me go ahead and look back into /NQ, and let's go back into the 1-minute chart. And what I can do here is take a Fibonacci tool. Let's go ahead and delete this one. and take it from this swing high to recent swing low. And then we can really kind of zoom in here and really see what's happening. So if we zoom in here, make it really nice and fat, we can see that price is really holding that 61.8. But what we can expect to happen is that price is going to touch into that 78.6. That's what we're looking for, is for price to come back into that 78.6 zone and then start to rally back into the downside here. So this is on the 1 minute chart, so it could take some time or it could not take some time. We do have the Keltners kind of working outside of our favor here, really still showing some uptrend momentum. But everything else is kind of working in our favor. The Fibonacci's are working in our favor. The deviation levels are working in our favor. The Fisher transformer, which is showing some nice downward momentum, is working in our favor. So we have a lot of things working in our favor here. But we have not retested the 78.6, which is kind of like, well, I'm sure we'll get there because we're at the 23.6 now, and we're failing to kind of pass that. We as you can tell, yeah, we did hit the zero here at this point, but that's kind of where we created this high to low. So now we're having to take these levels from this candle here. We're having to take these levels for what they are now. So we have this level tested, the 50 failed, then it tested the 61.8 failed, tested this 23.6 failed, 50 failed, and it's come down and it's about to test the zero once more, and we'll see what happens there. It looks like it could fail as well, but we're just going to kind of watch it and see. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. It looks like it is kind of failing, but we are on the 1 minute again. Let's see how many seconds we have on here. Let's see. Well, we started a new minute. So new candle should form here any second now, and there it is. So right on top of that zero. So will it rally back up, or is it going to start to show some downward momentum and start to work its way down? We're at about 25, so about $4 or $5 in profit per contract on this particular trade as of right now. Nothing too crazy, but we're looking to see some, looking for 15s, but we probably wouldn't see 15s as of right now. We probably wouldn't see 15s until, well, NADEX is just reloaded, and it's all because of our auto trader. Auto trader is on right now, but let's see. Let me go back into here so we can see this again. We probably wouldn't see 15s until we got around this level, maybe, and that's only because we still have over an hour left, and because we have over an hour, and maybe even right here, because as of right now we're seeing 22s, 21s, and price is working its way down. 22s, 21s, it's kind of going back and forth. So it probably is about right here is where we would see 15s at this particular time. Now, once it gets to, now if we only had 20 minutes left, we probably would have gotten filled, because our price is 84.28, which is all the way up here. So we're pretty far beyond this now. We have 2 contracts that price is now below. So we do have some time and we have some nice wiggle room here. So we'll just kind of see what happens. But let's go ahead and go back into the chart and see what we're looking at here. Price is now opened up below the zero, and it's now almost somewhat failing there. But I don't think we're not seeing a lot of momentum, even though it's only 10 a.m. We're not seeing a lot of downward momentum, the same type of momentum we saw on the upside. So that's kind of working against us in a way. So let's go ahead and draw one more Fibonacci here from this one, this swing high to this swing low, so we can kind of watch this. So where we can expect price to go is at that 23.6 level. Once price goes into that 23.6 level is where we'll probably go ahead and just take profits if we need to, depending on what the price is. But it looks like price is about to rally back up into where we kind of expected the price to go. So let's see here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and make an alert right about here, and this will kind of help us differentiate which Fibonacci's are which. All right, so our alert has been created, and as you can see, we are seeing some nice upper momentum testing into that 50, failing on the 38.2, failing on the 23.6. So we're seeing what we were kind of expecting. So I'm going to go ahead. What I'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and we're going to see what happens with this. We still have an hour until this trade expires, so we still have a lot of time left. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and we're just going to see what happens. All right, everybody, and we are back. So we actually went ahead and actually got rid of the trade at 18.75. So not 15.25 like we wanted, but it's all because of what we are seeing here. All right, so we can kind of see somewhat of a confusion area. As you can see, you're seeing a lot of price going down, coming up, going down, coming up. You can kind of just see this little structure here. And it looks like it's because it's trying to build up for a nice pull back up into that 78.6 probably, because we have not even retested this zone. And usually you do. So because we haven't tested that zone yet, that's potentially what is possibly happening. Or it's gearing up for a nice downtrend, which I somewhat doubt, because we are seeing a nice pull up, and this is just all the sellers trying to, basically gain strength, and they're just not able to do it. The buyers are saying, nope, not right now. We're ready to go back up. Maybe during lunchtime or during tomorrow, we'll start to head our way back down. So that's what we can see there. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that trade. It's basically a 100% deviation play. And you can see also as well is that we are also oversold now. So that's kind of giving us some reasons as to why we should probably just get rid of the trade. So we hope that you guys enjoyed that video. As always, please leave a comment in the comment section down below if you guys have any questions, or visit our website at www.thrivingbull.com. Just real quick, I'm going to pull this over here. We are still running our cyber sale. So if you are interested in our Thriving Signals, they are only $100 a month. They come with SMS alerts for free. Deviations, which is what I showed you today, only $90 a month, the cheapest on the internet. You will not find them any cheaper than this. And then you have the full access package, which was $500 a month, is now only $150. And once you get in, that is just a lifetime price. So if price were to go up, which they will, you are stuck here for lifetime. You will not have to pay any additional as long as you stay in. So, and the full access comes with the Thriving Signals, the Deviations, as well as our full auto trading system, which we have shown in previous videos. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. As always, please visit our website at www.thrivingbull.com if you have any questions.